Trading a small Forex account is already hard enough, right? Because you're trying to make money with a small account. And let's be honest, like most Forex traders that have a small account, they're using high leverage, right? Most Forex traders are using an unregulated broker so they can leverage up and potentially flip their $500 account to $5,000 or whatever, okay? But here's the thing that most people don't pay attention to, because, you know, they're signing up with brokers based off of the influencer that they're actually watching on YouTube or whatever, okay? And a lot of these unregulated brokers have hidden fees, they have high spreads. Sometimes the spreads widen during low liquidity hours, which basically it's like a spread trap and you get out of the position because the spread just takes you out. And so you need to understand that brokers are actually really, really important, because it's gonna save your small account. I do have some brokers that I wanna talk about, and I want you to actually wrap your head around why you need to make an informed and educated decision based off of the reliability of the broker, low spreads, and fast execution, okay? So I found 4 or 5 brokers that are really, really important, not important, but really, really popular based off of some big influencers, right? And I'm not gonna name drop, I'm gonna try to keep this as unbiased as possible, but let's go into some of these brokers, okay? So Henko Trade, really, really good reviews, right? So, you know, they had an issue with the website, wasn't sure, my system was hacked. I spoke with a wonderful agent, Keisha. She took her time to assist, solve my problems, and yada, yada, yada. So Henko Trade, you know, really good reviews. I'm not sure about their spreads, so let's go ahead and dive a little bit deeper. So there are 2 types. There's the SCP and ECN, and then also ECN Plus. And then you can see some of the basically the assets that you can actually trade. So, you know, overall, right, if you look at the spreads, they're moving around right now because it is Asian session right now. But right here, Euro USD, the spread is 0.003 or something. So very, very close to 0. And then if we just look specifically at these markets, then you can kind of see the spreads are pretty low. One thing that I don't like personally about Henko Trade is the trading platform. They have a trading platform called HenkoX, and it's just not a really good experience for me. So, you know, outside of deposit bonuses and outside of, you know, your favorite influencer getting you into this platform, you got to think about the experience and how you can actually mark up charts to the highest capability, right? You want a world-class platform. So the other platform, the other broker that I wanted to share is KOTFX. You know, there's been a lot of influencers who's been promoting this for a long time, and let's be honest, right? Like a lot of people will see this and like run away. So a lot of times, you know, new traders that blow their account or don't know what spread is, they'll get kicked out of a trade, and they'll be like, well, my stop loss was right here. Well, the spread widens, right? And so you have to pay attention to, you know, these spread traps that unregulated brokers typically do. And I'm not pointing the finger at anybody, but let's just be honest, right? I've never had any issues with withdrawals, deposits, profits, anything with any of the unregulated brokers, and I've used 4 or 5 of them, including KOTFX. But, you know, overall, the experience isn't really good. And so I just wanted to share this with you. This is Trustpilot, they're unbiased reviews. And so I just want you to be informed and educated. The other broker is Liquid Brokers. They used to be Sway or something like that. And a lot of influencers are actually promoting this, right? Very similar to Henko Trade, except the experience is a little bit worse based off of the reviews. And, you know, they have their own platform. And like, again, I love TradeLocker, I love MT5, Liquid Brokers. They have their own internal web platform that you can trade on, and it's just kind of clunky, man. Like let's be honest, like I need something that is very modern, up to date. I don't need to add on any sort of position size calculators. I just want to be able to trade, execute, and then go about my day. Athens Markets, I don't really know too much about this broker, but you know, just a lot of mixed reviews, but I know that, you know, this is a very popular broker in the Forex community. And then HeroFX. HeroFX, super modern website. I'll show you this. They have really good spread, zero commissions, and just kind of a modern experience for Forex traders, all right? So, you know, just make sure to check the spreads when you actually, before you sign up, just to double check. So sometimes you'll see they'll highlight the spreads. So in this case, you can't really see it, but it's all good, because if you just go off of what people are saying, you know, Trustpilot is basically a pretty reputable review site. You can kind of gather evidence and see what's going on. The broker that I use personally is GatesFX. So right here you can see GatesFX. They have 4.6, right? So it's basically the highest reviewed broker right now, and you know, they emphasize very lightning fast execution. They have super tight spreads, and I haven't had any experiences with like slippage or, you know, getting stopped out because of spread getting super crazy. So, you know, if you do have a small account and you're trying to flip your account to a bigger size, right? Obviously, you're gonna need leverage. So they actually offer 1,000 leverage. And again, just to really emphasize, you know, withdrawals are super fast. They have institutional grade liquidity. And then again, number one thing is the leverage, right? Like, it's gonna be impossible for you to go from $200 to $10,000 if you only have 1 to 50 like the regulated brokers. So just want to recap, all right? If you have a $200 account, a small Forex account, and you have a broker that has high fees, high spread, right? And you're looking at your trade, and as soon as you enter, you're already negative 40, 50 bucks. Well, that's how much it costs to get into one trade. So if you trade 5 times and you leverage up, you're losing money, right? Because you're not going to win every single trade. So make sure that every time you get into a trade, you have very small drawdown, right? And so just pay attention to that. But yeah, I've been using GatesFX for a while. They actually have a deposit bonus going on right now. So, you know, if you do deposit 100 bucks, you're gonna get an extra $100 on your live account. If you deposit $1,000, you're gonna get an extra $1,000 on your account. So really simple. You're gonna see the dashboard. You just simply hit live account, open live account, right? You go to Trade Locker, and then once you hit continue, there's gonna be multiple types of accounts that you can open. Make sure you hit 100% deposit bonus, because that's the promotion that they have going on right now. There's other brokers who have the same sort of deposit bonus things going on, but for me, I just trust GatesFX because their reputation is solid. They have very tight spreads, and I haven't seen any slippage or, you know, spread traps going on. So, you know, if you're a Forex trader and you like flipping small accounts, pay attention to the fees. That's gonna eat your small account alive, and you're eventually just going to lose, all right? Brokers make money when you either win or lose. So pay attention, and hopefully this helped out, but just wanted to let you know that those are some of the you know, brokers that are super popular in the Forex community. GatesFX is kind of like a hidden gem. So I just wanted to highlight that, and, you know, take advantage of their bonus. If you want to take advantage of it, the link is in the description below. I'm not sure how long this promotion is going to last, so take advantage of free money. Peace.